this week about Utah and their defense. What about their offense?
Their offense is very good. A lot of skill guys. Really good running back. Really good offensive line. Quarterback's a good player, athletic. So they got a lot of weapons on offense as well.
What makes them so solid every year? Is it just the teaching that goes on with that program?
Yeah, I think that. I mean, when you've had a consistency in coaching staff for as long as they have, guys are brought in as young players and they just continue to develop in the same system. You know, the same language is always being talked. I think that's a big part of their continued success year in and year out.
Coach, how would you kind of grade your inside linebackers against UCLA? It seemed like there was kind of some more negative plays and a lot of kind of when they'd run in the hole, just that stopping power we talked about. Did you kind of see that same thing?
Yeah, there was a lot of production, a lot of tackles in the backfield, and then a couple sacks, and it was good. So the improvement continues week in and week out. There's still things we got to do a lot better that we work on every week, and we just got to keep growing.
Compared to the first game, how much has Omar Spates grown?
Oh, he just gets better and better every week. It's been great to see, and they, expect it this week. Expect him to play better this week than he has all year, and if he just keeps growing like he has, he has a chance to be something pretty special.
Would you say tackling's gotten a lot better this year, and if so, have you worked on it a lot?
It's gotten a lot better. I think, we worked on it a lot last year. We work on it a lot all the time. It's just guys are now, again, it's a year two. They know the techniques a little better. They're hearing the same language again for another year, and I think that's helped a lot.
Speaking of Zach Moss, what makes him so difficult, and what challenges ahead of your linebackers and just the defense as a whole?
Well, he's big, strong, and fast, so that makes it a challenge. So it's going to be, getting multiple hats to him. We got to really be good with our technique of running through and wrapping them up, and guys got to get to the ball. We got to try to eliminate one-on-one tackles on him. And really, that's big because he's strong and breaks a lot of tackles, and he's hard to bring down.
Big year from Hamilton so far. What's he doing so well? What do you like about him this season?
Oh, he's just he's making plays, and so he's been very productive. And when you get that kind of production, especially in the backfield, I mean, it's really helped our defense as a whole.
Coach, can you just kind of speak on Avery Roberts and him coming over here? Was this the kind of player you expected when you recruited him at Nebraska? And how much does it say that he was able to be a day one starter for you guys and really just be a solid piece on the inside?
Yeah, he's starting to turn into the guy that we thought he'd be when we recruited him, and when I recruited him, and he's still a real young player. He's only a sophomore, so kind of similar to Omar. That growth since he's a freshman till now has been what we've wanted, and we just got to keep him growing and look forward to a long time with him.
Strategically, what are you planning on seeing? What does Utah like to do? Are they pretty even run pass? What kind of things are you preparing for?
Yeah, they're pretty balanced. I mean, they do what they do, and they do it well. I mean, they're going to run the ball, and they got a great offensive line and great running backs. So we expect that. We just got to be great against the run, and when they drop back and pass, we got to be in the right fits and on the right people.